Hello guys, today I'm going to be showing you my game with 4 great moves. And I won without a rook because I blundered my rook. So now the game starts. This is all theory. Then black blunders a pawn. For no reason. He's also 2100, so he shouldn't be blundering pawns like that. 2197. And then I threaten the bishop b5 move. He defends it and I get the bishop pair. Then I proceed to give up a pawn somewhere here. And I missed this move. I wanted to get the pawns forward, but now the knight hides, and then I lose some of my advantage. Actually, I'm losing an entire rook for a bishop and exchange, but we have counterplay, and this is completely winning, but I miss it and I take. So the king could move, but the better move is to take, and I thought I could play this variation and win the rook, and that is true, but he can play queen a1 and then take my rook. So I give a check, the king moves, I give another check. The rook blocks, but the knight should have blocked because now there's a check and I pick up a pawn. Now he wants to stop queen h7, which isn't a real threat. So he plays f5, but it actually is a real threat after this variation. Now we have decent compensation and are slightly better. So instead, he plays f5, which is pretty bad. Queen here is better. So the thing that he's doing with this is he's giving up a pawn to block the diagonal. But unfortunately for him, the pawn will move on the next move. Threaten checkmate, and the bishop is open again. So he takes here. Now the best move is king c3, which I played, because if we go here, we are gonna have to trade queens. Now that's really bad for us. Instead we run here. Now he should have played this to protect the knight, which is a bit of a crazy move to find because we're still gonna take the knight. Instead he plays b4, hoping for us to take so he can attack our king, but we go to b2, where we're surrounded by pieces that can defend the bishop, the pawn, and the bishop on d3, the pawns on b3 and c2 are doing a good job of defending. Now he blunders checkmate, starting with this move. He went here, and then there's this mate in 2. And also keep in mind we are down a rook, but we're still checkmating him. If here we have this variation, we check, and then we can mate him on the square. So that's the game.